This
intra-company
conference will
pricing
now be
procedure.
recorded.
And now let us see the intercompany pricing procedure. Intra-company or intercompany. So intra-company we have seen where the transfer between two plants is happening, but both the plants belongs to a single company code altogether. So we have seen how the pricing will be. The pricing will be a simple P101 will be there. It is a supplying plant price. Then you will have the freight condition types FRA1, B1, C1, etc. Okay. So now intercompany pricing. Intercompany pricing is nothing but what is happening here. It is a pricing between two different plants, plant 1 and plant 2, plant 1 and plant 2, plant 1 and plant 2, and each plant belongs to a altogether a separate company code over here. Let us say company code is Tata Motors Private Limited and Tata Steel Private Limited. Okay, so every plant belongs to a altogether a separate company code together over here. If every plant behaves with a separate company code, that means the pricing here is almost equal to the domestic pricing or import pricing, right? So here it is a separate entity 1, and this is entity 2. Okay, so entity 1 and entity 2. Okay, like how it is happening in case of domestic pricing, what will happen? You have one purchasing organization belongs to a company code 1 or entity 1. Okay. Or entity 1. Okay, also you have vendor, right? You have vendor or supplier. So it is altogether a entity 2. Means in case of domestic procurement, your purchase organization and supplier both are altogether different entities. Okay, if both the entities belongs to a same country, like let us say your purchasing organization company called belongs to India and he is also belongs to India, then it is a domestic procurement. But it is in India and supplier is located in US, then it is a import procurement. Same way in case of intercompany also. This is altogether a separate entity and this is altogether a separate entity. So that means the pricing will be equal to the domestic pricing or equal to the import pricing. Let us say your company Tata Motors Private Limited and plant 1 is in India and this is also plant 2 also India and it is altogether a separate company called Tata Steel Private Limited. It is also in India. So then you can consider it as a this pricing which you are going to use it in case of intercompany pricing is almost equal to the domestic pricing. But one company is located in India and the other one is located in US. So then you can call it as it is a import pricing. Okay, so in case of intercompany scenario, you need not to create altogether a separate pricing. You can use the same pricing which you have created for domestic and import based upon the location of your plants. Okay, so this is how it works. So with this, we were able to complete the intercompany and the intra-company STO business scenarios. Now let us discuss about the next step. So we were able to discuss the pricing now. Okay, so we have completed the organizational structure. We also completed the material master data and the various vendor master data in SAP MM. Now we are in the procurement of the materials for the stock purpose scenario. In the procurement of the materials for the stock purpose scenario, we were able to create purchase requisition, release strategy for the purchase requisitions, then contract, a request for quotations, purchase order pricing, and the release procedure for the purchase orders, contracts, and the request for quotations, etc. Then what is the next step in the procurement cycle? The next step will be the goods receipt process. So in the previous step, we have created the purchase order. That particular purchase order we have given to the vendor. Vendor will deliver the materials to your plant premises against that particular purchase order. Once the material received into our company, we need to register that particular goods receipt process in the SAP system as a goods receipt or the GRN. People will be calling that as a GRN, goods receipt note. So how are we going to do the goods receipt process in SAP system against the materials which were delivered into the company? And what configuration do we need to perform before doing the goods receipt? So the configurations that we need to perform before doing the goods receipt is the automatic account determination settings. Account determination settings. What is automatic account determination settings? Like we discussed it, right? When we were discussing the procurement cycle, we discussed that when you are doing the goods receipt process, there will be a quantity update in the inventory management module. Also, there will be a financial postings at the finance module. Finance postings at finance module. Okay, so these and all the two integration activities that are happening when you do the goods receipt. Till purchase order, it is an individual document. There is no integration, nothing is happening in the back end. It is a simple one document you are creating, that's it. It is not have any implications on the finance module or any of the other modules. But when the goods receipt process come into picture, there will be implications in the inventory management, and there will be a automatic account determination in the finance module. So what are the steps that are involved in the automatic account determination settings? So following are the steps for the automatic account determination settings. So let me go to the system and we will see what and all the settings that we need to perform as a part of automatic account determination. Let me go to the system. So I will go to the SPRO. I will go to the SAP reference IMG, materials management, then purchasing, not purchasing, it is under material management, valuation and account assignment. So here you see there is account determination. There are two types of account determination. One is account determination wizard, account determination without wizard. Account determination wizard means it is a SAP standard configurations which we are going to perform as a part of account determination. Means there will be some predefined settings by using which we will be able to do the account determination. But here, in case of the account determination without wizard, most of the cases we are going to use the account determination without wizard, not account determination with wizard. So here it is the SAP standard setting. But in most of the companies, we are going to use the account determination without wizard. I will go to the expand button. So here you see these and all the steps. Step number 1 is define valuation control. Is the step number 1 in the automatic account determination settings. And step number 2 is the group together valuation areas. And step number 3 is the define valuation classes. And step number 4 is the define account grouping for the movement types. Then we have purchase account management. So within purchase account management, we have so many other sub steps as well, like activate purchase account in company code. These and all the things we have. Then the last step in the automatic account determination is configure automatic postings. Okay, so if I wanted to perform the automatic account determination, first I need to activate the valuation level. Okay, let me go to the step number 1. Nothing but define valuation control. So here you see there is one valuation grouping code. So I just need to activate the valuation grouping code over here. Okay, so by default it is activated only, but if I don't want to activate, I just need to click it over here. But if you wanted to perform the automatic account determination settings, the valuation grouping code should be always activated over here like this. By default it will be activated only. I am not going to make any changes. So valuation grouping code is active. Now I will go to the group together valuation areas. So valuation area is nothing but a plant in SAP terminology. Okay, for a particular valuation area, let us say my plant is OCAP, and for the relevant company code is OCF0 for a particular valuation area plant, and for the company code combination OCF0, and for the chart of accounts INT, the relevant chart of accounts INT, I just need to activate the valuation grouping code. So I will put valuation grouping code as 0001. Anything I can put, but somebody is using 0001, I will activate 0001 over here. I will just enter. For a particular plant, company code and the relevant chart of accounts combination, I need to activate the valuation grouping code as 0001. This configuration I just need to do it. I will just save it. I will go back. Then define valuation classes. We came across of valuation class in our master data creation, right? In the material master data accounting data tab 1, we have maintained the valuation class. I think if you remember clearly, let me go to the MM03 transaction code. So we have maintained the valuation class over here, right? So here there is one thing known as valuation class. So in the material master accounting 1 data tab, we are going to maintain the valuation class over here. Okay, but before maintaining it over here, we need to create in the automatic account determination settings level. Okay, so what is the step number 1 in the valuation class? The step number 1 is account category reference key. For each and every material, I will create one account category reference key. Okay, so somebody created for the raw materials the account category reference key as 000, 4 zeros, 001, and for the operating supplies 002, for the spare material 003, like that, right? For each and every material, I can create one account category reference key. Okay, what I will do, I will create one new material. Let me create one new material. We'll go to OMS2. We'll go to ROH. I will create one new material with reference to the ROH. I will create 7 ROH. I just created 7 ROH and I will select, I will go to the quantity and value updating. For the material, for the plant OCAP, I will activate the quantity and value update. Let me save it. Okay, so I created one material as 7 ROH, 7 ROH, and I will go back now. So I will create one account category reference key. Which one I will create? I will try to create the account category reference key as 21. I will try to create the next number range. Okay, so I will create 0021 account category reference for raw materials. Raw materials. So I just save it. So I have created the account category reference key as 0021. Now what I will do? I will go to the next step. Let me go to the next step. I just saved it. I will go back. I will define one valuation class. Okay, so I will define one valuation class for the value account category reference key combination. I will go to the valuation class. Which one I will define? I will define 30. Let us say 3020. I will define. What is the account category reference key that I am using? I will be using 0021. So raw materials. Let us say raw material valuation class. Valuation class. So I created the account category reference key, and this particular account category reference key I am going to make assignment to the valuation class 3020 which I have created. I will just save it. So the valuation class which I have created is 3020. Right now what else we have? What is the next step? The next step is material type and the account category reference key. What is the material type? The material type is 7 ROH which I have created. So I will go to the 7 ROH and I will assign the account category reference key which I have created. What is the account category reference key? 0021. Okay, let me now save it. So I created one account category reference key. That account category reference key I have assigned to the valuation class, and the same account category reference key I have assigned to the material type as well. That means indirectly I have made the relationship between the valuation class and the material type, right? I created account category reference key as 0021 and I assigned this account category reference key to 7 ROH. 7 ROH to 0021. Again, I created the valuation class 3020. I assigned the same account category reference key 2021. 0021. That means indirectly I made a relationship. If I create a material with the material type 7 ROH, I should select the 3020 as a valuation class. This is the meaning. Okay, so now let me go to the next step. The next step is the define account grouping for the moment types. So this is one of the major concept over here. In inventory management, if you are performing any event or the transaction, in the inventory management, you are performing so many transactions, right? Goods issues, goods receipt, transfer postings, like that. There are so many activities that we are going to perform as a part of inventory management. So if you are performing the inventory management, each and every activity I am performing, I will be identifying programmatically with one of the 3-digit numeric coding known as movement type. Means, let us say I am performing one goods receipt against a purchase order. Goods receipt against a purchase order in the inventory management, I will be identifying with one of the movement type known as 101. So my system will programmatically understand what type of event I am doing in the inventory management by that particular numeric coding known as movement type. See here, 101 is the goods receipt against a purchase order. This is one of the SAP standard movement type. And 102 is the reversal of the goods receipt against a purchase order. 103 goods receipt against a blocked stock. 104 goods receipt reversal from the blocked stock. Like that, there are 320 different movement types that are available in the inventory management module. Okay, so when I am doing one movement type 101, when I completed the movement type posting in SAP inventory management, against that particular movement type, what should be the finance entries? So how are we going to pick the relevant GL account at the finance side and post the transactions against that particular GL account? How it will happen? All those things will be part of our valuation and account determination settings. How I will be doing the valuation and account determination settings? Based upon the movement types which I am trying to trigger and identify the within the inventory management module. So let me select one of the movement type. I am trying to perform a goods receipt against the purchase order in the inventory management. Let me go to the logistics. I will go to the material management, inventory management, goods movement, MIZO is the transaction code. So here you see, if I select one of the, let us say I'm trying to do one activity that is nothing but a goods receipt against a purchase order or inbound delivery, or I will select against a purchase order. That means this particular activity which I am performing, it will be identified by system in terms of one 3-digit character coding known as goods receipt against a purchase order. So this I will be creating as a movement type. So I create these and all these movement types are the SAP standard movement types. Very rarely you are going to create the custom movement types. Instead, you will be using the SAP standard movement types only for your transactions. Let us say this is one of the 101 movement type. What are settings it has? It has value update and the quantity update. And for the value update and the quantity update combination, there is a valuation string. Okay, what is valuation string? You see over here. Indicates the posting rule that always contains the same account assignment characteristics for a certain transaction or event. For example, goods movement or invoice receipt. Okay, so posting string is one of the attribute in the movement type which will place a major role in identifying the relevant transaction events. Let us say you see over here, this is valuation string W is 06 and the relevant transaction event key. The relevant transaction event key is KBS, KDM. Like that, we have various transaction event keys over here. For 101 movement type, there are various transaction event keys. WRX, KDM, KBM, etc. PRD. PRD is nothing but a price difference account, like that. So these and all the transaction event keys. Okay, so just remember in your mind for a particular moment type and for the value update and the quantity update and for the valuation string and for the relevant transaction event key combination and for the account modifier there will be a finance postings at the SAP side. See, these and all the valuation strings are the transaction event keys that are relevant for the moment type 101. So let me see. Let us say if I am trying to post the goods receipt against a purchase order, this will be identified with one of the activity 101. If I am doing the 101, what and all the transaction event keys that are going to trigger? These are the transaction event keys, ABS, KDM, etc. In turn, these transaction event keys are again connected with the relevant GL account. Where it will be connected, we will see. In the next step, we will see those things. But here, there is one more thing known as a purchase account management. What is purchase account management? Purchase account management is nothing but if you are implementing the SAP system in Germany or some other countries like Belgium, Spain, Portugal, etc., you are going to activate the purchase account management. Otherwise, if your implementation project is in India, you need not to activate this particular purchase account management. So what all settings I need to do in the purchase account management? I need to activate purchase account in company code. I will go to the activate purchase account in company code. Here you see for a particular for a particular company code combination. Company code is OCF0. I will be activating the purchase account management. But OCF0 belongs to the country India, right? So I don't want to activate over here. I will only activate for the components which are available in Germany. Let me see if there is any country that is located in Germany. Then I will for that particular country only I will be activating this settings. See, so these and all the company codes somebody created for country Germany. So here I can activate the purchase account management. So I will go back. I just activated for DE country. Also I will go back. Calculation of value for purchase account. I will click on execution button. Here for the particular valuation area and company code combination, I need to activate the receipt valuation level and the delivery costs. Okay, let me see if there is any. But I will activate this particular functionality only for the company codes that are created for Germany only, not for all the company codes. Right? If I want to activate, I can activate only for the Germany, Finland, etc. Okay, so but I'm not going to activate anything over here. But if I want to activate, I can activate and save it. Let me now go back. Now we have the separate accounting document for purchase account postings. I will click on separate accounting document for the purchase account postings. I will go to the activate separate accounting document in valuation area. So I will go to the valuation area of company code. Let us say this is the company code which created for the Germany. I can activate two documents over here. Let me now go back. Okay, create a new document for a separate document. If I wanted to do this, here I need not to do anything. So already existing document types only I can use it. But these settings will be done in case of if you are implementing the SAP in countries like Germany, Finland, etc. Not in all other countries. Let me now save it. That functionality is relevant for those companies or countries only. So that is the reason you can activate in that particular companies. Then the next step is the configure automatic postings. What is configure automatic postings? Okay, we have identified the movement type. Within the movement type, there is transaction event keys like BSX and WRX, etc. Right? So in the movement type 101, we have the transaction event keys. These and all the transaction event keys for a particular transaction event key and for the relevant chart of accounts. Let me go to the configure automatic postings. I will click on cancel. I will go to the account assignment. In the account assignment, see these and all the transaction event keys, right? So these transaction event keys I have seen in the movement type 101. So if I am trying to post a goods receipt against the purchase order with the help of the movement type 101, these and all the transaction event keys that are going to trigger. What are those transaction event keys? Those transaction event keys which are available in the movement type 101. See here, you see these and all the transaction event keys, right? These transaction event keys will trigger when you are trying to do the goods receipt against a purchase order. So for those transaction event keys and for the relevant chart of accounts combination, let us say BSX. BSX is one of the transaction event key which is going to trigger when you are trying to do the goods receipt against a purchase order, nothing but 101 movement type. So I will just click on inventory posting, nothing but a BSX for a particular BSX and the chart of accounts. What is the chart of accounts over here? For the chart of accounts INT and for the relevant valuation class. What is the valuation class I have created? I have created 3020, right? Three zero two zero. I need to maintain the relevant GL account. Though the GL account details will be given by the finance consultant, right? Otherwise, you create your own. Normally, in the real-time projects, they will create. Finance people will create the GL account, and that GL account you just need to specify it over here. Okay, I think you know, right, how to create the GL account. Everybody knows, huh? You know, right? Okay, what about others? Shiva and Mahesh, you also know, right? Priyanka, you know, right, how to create the GL account. I think we discussed it during this when we were discussing regarding the vendor master data. Huh? Yeah. Okay, so but let me try to show it to you how to create a GL account. This is the finance master data, not SAP MM master data. In the real-time projects, finance consultants are going to do the GL account creation. Where you will create, you are going to create under the accounting, financial accounting, and general ledger accounting, and master records, GL accounts, individual processing, FS00. FS00 is the transaction code which you will be using to do the GL account creation. Okay, let me go to the FS00. I will double click on it. So I want to create one new GL account, that is 20020. I will click on, and for the company code OCF0, I will just click on create. So I will select one of the GL account type GL, and it should be a profit and a balance sheet accounting. I will give some naming convention XYZ. I will go to the control data. Here I will input tax category. I will select all tax category cell load. So I will select the all tax type cell load. Okay, then I will go to the create bank interest. I will select the relevant field group, that is G003. So you have so many field selection groups over here. Just select any one of the existing entry over here, that is G001 or G002 or G003, etc. So I will select G001 and I will click on post automatically only. And let me try to save it. There is some issue. Group entry, na? Group account number. I think what is the group account number which we have selected for these accounts? We will see 7940s. So same thing we can use it over here. 7940s. Which one then? How we will able to select it over here? I think 7940s, right? 792000. Okay, I just want to display this, right? So 135300 is the account group. 135300. I will just save it. So like this, I need to create the GL account, but this is the finance master data. In the real-time projects, only finance consultants are going to create this thing. Okay, so now I will use this GL account and map it over here against the valuation class which I have created. Okay, let me save it. So like this, for each and every transaction event key, we need to do the chart of accounts and the relevant GL account and the valuation class settings. Okay, so for WRX also I will try to do this. I will go to the WRX is nothing but a GRIR clearing account. I will go to the WRX. I will go to the what is the GL account I created, valuation 3020. I will create one more new GL account and I will try to create one more GL account with the same parameters. For the same parameters, I will also select the tax category as all tax categories allowed, and I will select the relevant posting key and I will save it. So 32002221 is the GL account. So I just need to mention again is this particular valuation class and the relevant transaction event key is WRX. So I will put 200021. Save ainda leda. Okay, so 30202021, right? Save it. Like this, for each and every transaction event key, we have so many transaction event keys over here, right? For all those transaction event keys, we need to make the chart of accounts and the relevant GL account and the valuation class combination settings. Okay, let me now go back. So with this, we were able to complete the automatic account determination settings. Now what I will do, I will try to create one purchase order and we will see whether the purchase order I will be able to perform the goods receipt process or not. And I will see once the goods receipt is processed, we will be able to see the relevant quantity update and the financial postings at the finance module. Okay, let me now create one purchase requisition. First, what I will do, I will try to create one material. In the material master, I will put the valuation class as 3020. Okay, I will go to the MM01. I will try to create one raw material. So I will maintain the valuation class as 30. What is the material type I create? I created 7 ROH, right? Not ROH. I need to select 7 ROH. So I will create the materials with the help of 7 ROH. One minute, let me go to the accounting. Here you see the valuation class is automatically determined as 3020. Why? Because I have made the material type to valuation class, right? So I will put the moving average price as 5. Now what I will do, I will try to do the 50082515 is the material. 50082515. I will quickly create one purchase requisition for this material. Okay, 50082515. 10 plant is OCAP 001001. OCCP is the purchase organization. I will just save it. I will go to the ME21N and I will convert this particular purchase requisition into a purchase order. Let us say the vendor is, I will select this, I will go to the copy. Okay, I will enter the price. I will just check and save it. I will try to release this PO. Okay, so there is no release strategy available over here. I will now try to do the goods receipt. How I will do the goods receipt? I will go to the logistics, materials management, inventory management, goods movement. MIZO is the goods receipt transaction code. I will click on MIZO. Goods receipt purchase order. And what is the goods receipt document number? That is 56 all zeros 351. I will just click on enter button. Okay, now I will try to do there is some issue with the posting date, so I will be changing the posting date. let me try to do the for this particular material and the quantity which I have received 10 pieces in plant OCAP and storage location 0001, and again is the purchase order 351, and for the vendor 500072. I am going to do the goods receipt. I will just click on check. Before that, I will see the stocks of this particular material in my company. I will go to MMBA. So for this particular material 50082515, I have a stock of 0 pieces available now. See, there is no stock, but I created one purchase order for 10 pieces. That is the reason I am able to see on order stock. Okay, now I will try to do the goods receipt. I will click on post. Oh. Okay, so there is some issue in the system. Whenever I am trying to post the goods receipt, it is going into the dump. Okay, so I will check this and we can continue on Monday class. Okay, this I need to rectify it. It is some programming error it is coming. The goods receipt is not happening over here in this client. What is the issue? Let me see. There is some problem here. Message ID, system ID number. Somebody has written some coding over here. So it is causing problems over here. Okay, so we can continue on further sessions regarding this. I will try to check in between what is the issue that is causing the program error over here in the goods receipt transaction code. Okay, so any doubts on today's class?
No, sir.
Hello?
No, sir.
Any doubts? Okay, so if there is no doubts, we can continue on Monday. Thank you. Bye bye. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.